Okay, in this section we're going to cover a relatively new thing to the system. This is the ability to allow you to copy unit pricing for either a customer or for yourself. And it's found on this tab under the Lines tab. It says Custom Pricing, and there's two buttons. One says Update Customer Pricing, one says Update User Pricing. And I'm going to say that program. So anyway, when you go in here and if you were to click at this point update customer pricing, what that would mean is that when I'm logged into this customer, unless I've got a user pricing override and I'm using that program, it would grab this price for that customer. So if I put in what I feel is good pricing for this customer and I want to save it, I put the pricing in, then I hit update customer pricing, and I'll say done. Now when I'm in this customer, if I were to add one of these lines, I'm going to type in another SB680 and double click and hit add line. You'll notice that it does bring in that price for that customer. It doesn't bring in the cost, as we don't maintain the cost in that function because the costs are changed so often it would be just impossible to try to keep that updated. But it does copy that price in for that customer, so you can create one quote for a customer, save the pricing for those items, and it'll update all the pricing going forward. Now the other thing you can do is you get your update user pricing. So let's I'm going to grab like an RPAU, and what I'll do if I want to use my user pricing under the program here, I'll go and I'll select my username so it knows to use my pricing versus the customer pricing, and I'm going to grab the RPAU and add line. And you notice that instead of the 110 that we saved for the customer, it came in at 100 because that is what my user pricing is. Okay. What I can do now, if I wanted to go back to customer pricing, I would say no program. Can type in my RPAU, double click on it, and add line, and you notice that it came in at the $100. That is the customer pricing. So I can use customer pricing. Then if for whatever reason I want to switch to my particular pricing, I select my username down here, and I can use user pricing. If I wanted to update my user pricing, I can click update user pricing. Note that if you hit it now, it's going to add the pricing of the very last time that item is on a quote. So you notice RPAU is on here 3 times. It would first change it to this, then change it to this, and then change it to this. So it would end up for user pricing being back at 100 if that's how you wanted it to be. And that, my friends, is custom pricing. Thank you.